Welcome back for part 3 of my Nukari challenge campaign. Playing with just one settlement and no recruited units, with more details in the description box. So we vassalized Trace, who are building up troops, and we're going to interfere in this war between Avalon and the Scourge of Cain here. But I don't think we need to get involved right now. My plan is to attack the Scourge of Cain, partly to try and see if we can get diplomatic agreements going with Alarielle, since I'd rather subjugate her faction via diplomacy than via having to fight her. But I think for this turn, I'm going to try and get a bit more experience on my 4 lords and whatever cultists can make it into the armies. So let's go and go out to this fell cargo. Not 100% sure if we'll get a battle event here, but we can see. Now, do we get replenishment here?
And cruel.
Oh, I guess she's at full health.
Prince's herald, behold my sensuous.
It's neutral territory. Not sure.
Sail for Slaanesh. It pleases the prince.
Yeah, to be honest, I've never been 100% on how replenishment at sea works. No, we don't get replenishment. Okay. Alright, well, Nukari.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Let's see. Can I get into the water?
The sea's deathly embrace.
Yeah. It's okay, we've got the healing potion on Nukari now, so we can heal the rest of that. Alright, so we'll do that event next turn, and if there is a battle, we should be able to get our 3 lords here in as reinforcing. Now, we also have this cultist who just made a cult.
Divine master.
So,
Come.
we can get a bit more experience on them. And then we also have this one who can come up as well.
Danson.
The unknown
Okay.
pleasures.
I think the only other thing we're really doing this turn is
Name it.
making a
and
new
it shall
cult
be
into Saror with this cultist down here.
The cult grows.
Unfortunately, this action does increase, or does give a diplomacy penalty with Avalon, in the same way as stealing technology does as well. But I think while the Scourge of Cain is still alive, and or at least has multiple settlements, I don't think Avalon's likely to declare war on us. Yeah, so it's interesting. They actually don't have a high opinion of Trace. So that the fact that we, yeah, so we count as having a bunch of treaties with Trace, even though we subjugated them rather than making alliances, or going through defensive alliance, military alliance, or whatever. So Avalon doesn't particularly like that. It is interesting though, because I think once I subjugate a high elf faction that the other major high elf factions actually like, that will actually in turn make them like me, which is a little backwards. Like if I subjugated Alarielle, Tyrion would actually like me for that. But anyway,
Speak.
let's not get too ahead of ourselves
vigor.
here. Okay, so we have enough devotees here to build one more kilt building. Let's get it down here. And yeah, we just want the hero capacity and the free cultist. So then this cultist can come join the armies. The cultist that spawns next turn can come to Guy and Vale. All looks good. Tech-wise, yeah, we are skipping leveling up Nukari until we get to rank 10. More research. Okay, so I took a little look at this before turning on, starting the video recording. There's some somewhat useful stuff here, including army-wide abilities. Decreases to upkeep and boosts from sacking settlement is nice on the financial side, but I don't think this is going to be too much of a limitation. So Yeah, let's go for this. Get the Narcissism army ability.
We shall cavort and confound.
Okay, nothing we can build in the shrine just yet. Let's look at the math on this growth. So... okay, that penalty from control is going to either stay there or if anything get a little better. Alright, we're exactly on the 2-turn mark. Yeah, so 175 plus 100 plus another 100 is 375. Okay, so we don't want to lose any growth points. Right, that should be fine. We can probably get that up to... yeah, we can possibly get this up to plus 10 from Slaanesh corruption. Yeah, I was thinking we might be able to demolish this growth building before the settlement gets a second pop surplus point, but no. Okay, can we do anything in the diplomacy menu? I did notice that we actually lost a little reliability. I assume that must be from the subjugation somehow, but not quite sure on the details there.
Deadly.
Yeah, can we do anything? Yeah, we don't want to make agreements with Scourge of Cain.
Morathi.
Ever quick.
Yes.
And yeah, we are at war with Skull Crag, although that was kind of to just slightly appease Eltharion more than because we're actually going to go fight them. Okay, let's go to the next turn. Doesn't look like she launched an attack at the Phoenix Gates over this end turn. Aha! Safari just went to war with Alarielle. Yep, I've noticed that happen pretty often in games. So we have all of that seductive influence or whatever built up with Safari, but that doesn't mean that we have to, like, help them or befriend them or anything. So...
I shiver in the shore.
yeah, there it is. And Wall of Call to Pleasure against Clan Gritus. Okay, that's kind of less relevant. So let's see. Alarielle has military presence 5. So we can't see...
Master of magic.
My divine master.
no, you're coming down this way. Let's have this cultist move up
Cultist.
in this direction.
On to another.
Alright, so Alarielle does have troops.
Alarielle.
17, 33 here. Plus
Trained
this.
by the White Tower.
So she gets the next turn.
How wise.
Protector of Elfwan.
Allow me.
Yeah, so they can definitely... Alarielle can definitely force march this pair of armies over here and make an attack. So I would guess, despite the fact that it kind of looks like Safari caught them a bit unprepared, that Alarielle will be able to deal with this pretty easily. Now, whether that informs any of our diplomacy decisions, I'm not sure. What I could do... yeah, let's do diplomacy here before we do
Words cannot
fighting.
conceal the truth you hide.
Is there any way we can get that minus 11 up? So let's see. We have a non-aggression pact with Safari. Let's offer to break that. Yeah, she doesn't care too much about that, I suppose. If I was also to go to war with Scourge of Cain... no, still at minus 5. I mean, we could get money out of this, but that's not really the goal. Okay, and she... yeah, she doesn't like us. Right, but part of that is because she doesn't actually like Trace. It's funny. Okay, leave this for now then.
The unknown pleasures of the depths.
Yeah, we'll also hold off on breaking the non-aggression pact with Safari. We'll try and pile up a few things and get that non-aggression pact with Alarielle at a later date. So let's go and see if we can get some extra experience or something at least on our
Slaanesh.
lords out at sea here.
With joy.
So we'll have Nakari launch the attack, and can we get...
Name it.
Yeah, you should be able to
and
join
it
Nakari, no
shall
problem.
be done.
Or could also join this one. I don't think it matters too much. We don't have disciplined or confident on any of our lords. Okay, so I have how many cultists up here now?
Pleasures of the depth.
Just the 3, and I have 4 total? No, I have 5 total, right. Okay, we have healing potions on Alarielle and... Not Alarielle, sorry. On Nakari, and let's put one on this herald since she's a little low on health. Yeah. Don't really care about that potion of foolhardiness much, to be honest.
I must taste flesh.
Nice, we got a battle. We have enough money to seduce some zombie pirates, depending how strong they are. And yeah, this is what I was hoping for. Alright, well, the good news is I actually positioned my troops properly so everyone is reinforcing. It's a bit annoying if you mess that up for the sea events because you can't retreat and fiddle about with the position, right? But yeah, we just have to kind of sail them to the edge of the blue circle. So what are we up against? Lore of Deeps, Admiral, on foot though, with pistol rather than polearm. Couple of halberd or polearm units, couple of melee units, then they've got powerful anti-large but short-ranged guys, and the 2 rotting leviathans. Okay, that's interesting. They're far too expensive to seduce. However, these other zombies are nice and cheap. I think what I will do is take a hand cannon unit, because that's going to be pretty effective at taking down their rotting leviathans. Should I take a second unit? Yeah, I'm not sure we need to, but let's play it safe. They don't have much armor. Oh no, I take that back. The leviathans have a ton of armor. Right. So a choice is either the deckhand or the gunnery mob. I think I'd rather take the gunnery mob. Alright, now it reckons Pyrrhic victory. We'll fight it manually, partly because I want to make sure the healing potions get used properly. Right, so they don't have much missile in the way of missile troops left, and the rotting leviathans are the big problem, probably. Yeah, we can... With the Lord being on foot, we have a number of units with bonus versus infantry, like all 3 of our cultists. So killing her shouldn't be too dangerous, or, you know, too difficult. But a lot of balance of power is in these 2. And we're not really set up to deal with single entity monsters. We can debuff them. We've got the... Yeah, in fact, we've got the debuffs from the Law of Shadows as well as the Slaanesh one, so that's pretty good. Okay, let's just start... Yeah, let's just have these units come back over this way.
No!
I'm assuming they're going to wait for us. The AI... Well, in this situation it's pretty reasonable that they would, but the AI in general... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, the AI in general in 2.2 seems to like holding back and waiting. This is not what I'd call waiting. It's interesting that they've split up their troops so much, with the Leviathans coming over this way. Gives me maybe an opportunity to get at the hand cannons. Well, I think the problem here is that the zombie units we seduced are so slow that they're going to get caught by the Leviathan, so we might as well shoot it. I'm not really interested in having Nakari face tank this. We are doing good damage to it. I think... Yeah, I don't think I necessarily want to engage really here at all. Oh, these units are the wrong way around, aren't they? Shoot. Yeah, I'm going to need you to go in and distract it in melee. How much magic? We have tons of magic. Right, let's get some Lash of Slaanesh down.
Sword of Slaanesh.
Good damage. There we go. Alright, might be able to actually take this down now. Because it's eating the pistol ones who weren't doing much to all its armor anyway. Right, so we have to still remember they have another hand cannon unit. They also have a bunch that have been definitely kind of baited into chasing after Nakari. So 33 second cooldown, 0.8% heal per second, so that is 25%. Oh, what did you go into melee? Just trying to decide at what point to pop the healing on Nakari. He's close to the point where I should just do it. Right, and we should also debuff this thing. Try and just take it down. Yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult with all of our single entities going up on it and the melee attack. Oh, we didn't actually get the melee attack debuff down, did we? Okay. Yeah, Nakari, get back over here. We've spread them out by so much, I think we'll be fine here. Let's try and, again, keep this unit out of combat. Yeah, so this is crumbling. There are the hand cannons. Yeah, let's go around and go after them. Okay, we took that guy down. You two make ready to target the incoming units.
Slash.
Right, you're on foot.
Enjoy your death.
Alright, we got right on top of the missile units there. Let's pop the healing potion.
Faster.
The cult thrives!
These are just deck cannons, not polearm. Oh man. Yeah, that's the power of the hand cannons. Or that could have just been this gunnery mob actually. Yeah, it's a little painful. For some reason, those units were set off of missile attack.
No one faster.
Alright, let's focus on this unit. The enemy definitely love going after Nakari, which is okay, although it does mean he takes a lot of damage in these fights.
Moving. What do you want?
It's got a healing potion on you. Could also get down the penumbral pendulum here, which is going to do, if I actually cast it in the right place, a decent amount of damage. Alright. Have our guns shoot their big crab dude. Nobody here is anti-large, so let these two cultists go kill them. Drop this maybe on unit here. Alright. Yeah, this is working out fine. I think the issue is just Nakari face tanking damage. Yeah, no one else is really getting hurt at all. Aha, we do have to watch out for their lord though. And maybe this if it makes it into melee, which it looks like it's going to. Alright, change of plan. Go take out the giant crab.
Onward. Beast.
I think they're pretty close to getting the army losses. With that in mind, we should pop this other healing potion, since it does take a while to fully work.
They die!
Alright, let's debuff you.
Gunnery mob!
Yeah, Rolling Leviathan is going down. Everything else is kind of going down too. And Nakari is,
Thrives!
yeah, Nakari's beating the Lord, but taking damage in the process. Okay, we still got a decisive victory. I'm happy with that. We can have Nakari replenish. And the fact that we get the healing potion in every battle, you know, that 25% heal is a lot of health. Yeah, so let's come back ashore and we'll set up to have the option of attacking probably the Shrine of Cain next turn, depending on what happens down south with Alarielle's armies. So let's see, I think our gold situation is good. That means we should take devotees. Yep, 100 is nice. Chaos Steed for the 3rd cultist. And 8,000 extra money from that event. Nice, alright. That's great.
Lord.
See if we can get Nakari to come back ashore here.
Has docked.
Yep. Maybe we won't make it to the Shrine of Cain. Yeah, we just have to use a lot of movement getting across the beach here because it's not really a
Mine.
good landing spot. Alright.
By purple sail. March!
You can get over here though.
The herald of Slaanesh.
Alright, this one doesn't have as much movement because of the cultists. Yeah, you specifically.
So many souls.
Alright.
Feast on.
Now we can... Yeah, why don't you
Sails below.
come up this way, make sure you're
The
healing.
herald of Slaanesh. Sea of desire. Seek land. Most privileged of Slaanesh.
Okay, well we might have the option to attack Shrine of Cain next turn, force marching in with Nakari. Right, let's do these level up points.
Name it, and it shall be done.
Yeah, that looks good.
The herald.
Alright, you were one of the
Slaanesh.
tough heralds, so let's make you even tougher, I think.
Slaanesh.
Same for you, yeah.
Raise me.
Get that.
Bringer of sensation.
Now, what do we have over here? Hates corn, don't care about that right now. Missile resistance, not too important. So I think hard to hit on you as well.
Slaaneshi herald.
Yeah, stick a point in Pendulum, and still waiting on rank 10 for Nakari.
A tool of
Did we get any gear?
sweetest
Magic items? No.
torture.
Alright. And we did everything we were going to do down this way. No, we didn't yet. Okay. So it's this one has made the cult, so you come up this up north, and you go make a cult here.
The cult grows.
We can't afford to get the cult propagating again, but it'll just get it down
The cult grows.
for whenever.
Slaanesh's courtesan.
Yeah, we have the extra devotees. Right. I think what I will do.
Here's mine. Mine alone.
Yeah, I'm sort of torn on how to try and approach the diplomacy here.
wish to see
So let's just
dawn,
look at this again real quick. If
leave
I
now.
break non-aggression pact with Safari, she's not offering much money, but the problem is I want to get rid of this penalty for treaties with Safari. Yeah, it's too bad I can't see how much gold I'd need to pay to make up this 11 points. But now, I guess what I could do... Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of faffing around here. Okay, well this is interesting, yeah. So we could pay her a ton of money and join the war against Scourge of Cain to get a non-aggression pact. Let's look at that situation next turn, because I think the fighting here is probably going to make Alarielle weaker, even if she's overall winning. Yeah, so I think there's a reason. Yeah, I think there's an argument here for holding on, just because that I think the diplomacy can have more impact next turn. I mean, definitely the diplomacy takes into account the strength of the factions, and Alarielle's faction is very strong. I mean, she's got close to 2 stacks worth of soldiers already. Okay, anything else we want to do here?
Defend
I don't
the Phoenix throne.
think so. So right now we've got 2 empty cult buildings. Yep, good to kind of keep track of that. So we are, yeah, we are building up seductive influence on Safari here still. We don't have a cult in our 3rd settlement yet, but I think that's okay. Does Alarielle... Okay, so interestingly, Alarielle has racial resistance. Right. So we'd need... Yeah, it's going to be a little tricky to build this up without going to war with her. We'll see if that's possible.
Your sin is my command.
Yeah, we've moved all our cultists.
Name it.
Yes. Okay,
and
let's go to the next
shall
turn.
be done.
Malevolent Lord.
Yeah, so this is what I was thinking would happen. Double force march. Oh, not even double force march. Okay, but the army withdrew. Hmm, interesting. So definitely a show of strength from... Oh, this isn't great. This is... I think this is probably a war declaration.
You will suffer my wrath.
Yep. Crap. Well, the good news is... He certainly hasn't dealt with this faction yet. He still have multiple settlements. And he's not... He doesn't have an alliance with Alarielle or Avalon. Alarielle or Tyrion. But this was not in the plan. Yeah. Just not really enough that we could do... Because he really hates Trace, that's the thing. So the fact that we have... Yeah, that minus 54 is a lot of the problem. Alright, it is what it is. Hopefully our vassal Trace armies can not completely embarrass themselves. I think the vassal armies are just generally a little... perform a little better when they're defending rather than having to go out and take territory. Of course, it's also possible that Eltharion doesn't actually send armies at us because he's still fighting the Skullcrag or whatever.
Choking, lacerating winds.
Oh, a lot of stuff kicked off here. So Shadow Legion after going after Kothic. Interesting. And Athena attacking Safari. Right.
No
Phoenix Gate was raised.
here.
Yeah.
I see the truth hidden behind
So Alarielle
your
really
words.
did not lose anything at all there. Because the Safari army backed up. Well, the awkward thing about this is, I mean, I think the best way to gain relation up with Alarielle is to just basically horribly ravage the Scourge of Cain. The issue with that is they're actually still fairly strong. So let's see, if I did join war against them, what can we do here? Always feels so silly to declare war on somebody before you're really ready to go attack them.
Cruel and deadly.
They've got 18 units here, it's going to be more obviously when they finish recruiting.
This place is barren of pleasures.
Oh, Nakari, yeah, Nakari really doesn't have much movement here. There's a funny system in the game, I think, where the game sometimes lets you spend extra movement, like getting from sea to land last turn, but then penalizes us this turn. Right. Okay, let's not attack then, because we can't get Nakari over to their settlements even in force march. Just trying to... I'm ending the turn on force march just deliberately here to try and pick up the trait that gives you the
prince's herald.
the permanent boost to campaign movement range. Yeah, we'll have the carry stick in there for the extra healing.
Master.
Divine immortality.
This will be interesting.
It's interesting to say whether I'm better off
My prince.
splitting up the
Delight.
cultists. I think because I don't have a disciplined
The call
Lord.
yearns us move.
I think splitting them up does make some sense because it does give potentially all 4 of my lords the mobility increase.
I must. I must.
Yeah, so if you go in this... Oh, I guess this is fine. Alright, now, over here. Get this to tier 3. Yeah. We can also demolish the growth building now. It gives us more boost to casualty replenishment, but... well, you know what? It doesn't... Yeah, we don't need to do this right now. We can take advantage of that casualty replenishment for a bit longer because we can't get started on the 2 buildings we want to do at tier 3, which are these hero recruitment ones. So yeah, never mind that.
An irresistible sensation.
Alright, so we're still just awkwardly kind of hanging out on this border. One thing I'm curious about, actually, if I raid myself...
Suck the land dry.
I just get 1 devotee. Yeah, it doesn't really feel worth it. I think that's tied to the number of units in the army, unfortunately, so unsurprising that we don't do very well there.
I trust you do not expect a full welcome here.
Yeah, so we're still going to have a big diplomatic penalty with these ones, but it is going to eventually go away, because it's all that military actions against Trace minus 177. Right.
Alarielle the ever... I see the truth hidden behind your words.
Oh man, we're now down at minus 101 on any kind of diplomatic agreement. Crazy. I guess maybe... Yeah, maybe there's a minus 50 threshold for that.
Ulf-One's defender. My temper is quick.
And I'm
but
actually
Sunfang is
closer to
quicker.
getting some diplomacy done with Tyrion. So if I join... No, if I break non-aggression pact with Safari... Yeah, it just doesn't contribute enough. And he's not interested in taking money for a non-aggression pact. Now, it's sadly looking a bit like we are going to end up at war with all of the major High Elf factions. Which I think happens a lot when the AI controls Nakari, of course, but is something I was trying to avoid. This is only a defensive alliance. Yeah, okay.
Queen of Avalon, do not waste your breath. I already know what you seek.
Alright, well, if she's going to be like this, we can take a little money and break that non-aggression pact with Safari.
Serving.
Yeah,
the
we don't take any
gods.
reliability penalty because we didn't... That pact has sort of existed before the start of the game. Could also break our non-aggression pact with Marathi, but she hasn't encountered... Alarielle hasn't encountered Marathi yet, so I don't think that would make any difference.
Do not waste
Alright, we
your
can test
breath.
it.
I already know what you seek.
Oh, she kind of does care. Oh, that's interesting. Marathi makes such really good sense to have as a vassal eventually, because we have the common corruption, right? Her faction actually likes Slaanesh corruption, unlike all of the elves on Ulthuan, who are going to be counteracting it with Untainted. That said, though, Marathi is a sort of concern for the future. This isn't like Warhammer 2, where the Dark Elves kind of invade. Marathi invades Ulthuan pretty aggressively, at least when you're playing as a High Elf. Even I think normally she'd do that. In Warhammer 3, I've never seen that. Alright, we'll take a little extra money for this and break that non-aggression pact as well.
I will use.
Oh,
my
that did hit our
gifts.
LR ability. Interesting. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not sure that's actually going to have benefited us in the long term. We're getting relation increases with a bunch of these factions at least.
Guardian of the Phoenix
Got an
Crown.
ally mission here. Oh, this This is nice because it gives us, it kind of lets us cheat and see where their armies are. So Altharian's in Tor of Res, and this lord's right by Tor of Res, I guess. Yeah, we don't need to accept that right now.
Submission.
Cool, and you can come up here as well.
On we go.
So what's our army like now if we don't get the extra heroes out of the Shrine of Kurnos? We've got 4 lords and 5 cultists.
You wish to be titillated.
Yeah, we can take on quite a lot with that, but obviously still need to be careful.
Choking.
So someone's going to have to go recolonize this. I wonder if Alarielle will do it.
The cults of pleasing
I think the AI will only do this if they're confident they won't get attacked. I keep forgetting though, recolonizing doesn't take troops from the army, it just makes you tired. Right. Okay, yeah, faffed around a bit of the diplomacy there. Not sure it's really achieved a great deal. Let's look at what state the military over here is in.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
These defenses aren't horrible.
Prince of Elfwan.
Yeah, this is getting to tier 2. They're repairing the ports. Okay.
Master of magic.
Protector of Elfwan.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother
Elven
issuing...
Archmage.
I'm not going to bother using the allegiance to issue orders. They're just defending the settlements, which is what I want right now. Okay, obviously if Altharian sends armies coming towards us via the sea or whatever, we can spend allegiance and try and get Trace to help fight. Alright, so now Alarielle... Okay. So Alarielle made some attack. I wonder if they took out the Safri army as well as capturing the settlement. I was really hoping I could declare war on the Scourge of Cain at a point when they've taken losses, like they'd lost most of their army in fighting at Phoenix Gate or something. And it has not quite played out that way.
Flat, dead plains bore
Alright, Zine Transcendent. Cool. Don't really care about that.
choking, lacerating winds.
You have a liar's heart and a hateful gaze.
Feared by all.
Speak.
Black-hearted.
Where's my madness?
Yeah.
Come.
I don't think there's much we can do diplomatically. The question is just whether we declare war on the Scourge of Cain now or wait.
Noble born.
In general, I really dislike having armies sitting around not doing anything.
Speak.
We can get all of our... Yeah, this is our 5th... No, that's not true. This is our 5th
Master.
hero. Well, you're heading up this direction
Moving,
anyway.
my prince. This is not permitted.
This army had 12 units before and still have 12 units. It's kind of odd. So what can they recruit? Oh, they have Shades from the Shrine of Cain. They're getting this to tier 3. This gets some Masters and Dark Shards with shields. Yeah, still obviously pretty low tier units.
Feel my power.
Alright, I'm going to go for it. I'm going
No
to
sin can be hidden here.
Words cannot conceal the truth you hide.
go to Alarielle and join war against Scourge of Cain. And take some money for it. It's either this or just kind of waiting. I mean, I guess I could attack... Hold on. I could go attack Altharian since he's already at war with me. Maybe that's the sensible thing to do. There's a stack and a half in these two settlements. It's very possible Cathik end up joining that war. Alright, let's do this. Not sure which course of action is best. I'm pretty sure we can take on a stack and a half of their troops here.
Yes.
Straight back up to high reliability, so that's good. And Alarielle is definitely going to be happy when we start slaughtering the Dark Elves, starting with the Shrine of Cain. So we do need to position... I think we should be able to position so that our zone of control will block the river passage, so they won't be able to get
The goddess forbids it.
reinforcement from the second army. Not sure about that actually.
Cultist of the
Alright,
perfect
well,
prince.
the die is cast. Let's have... Yeah, let's have Nakari make the attack. It's going to use basically all of his movement, which I think is fine. 5,000 gold for sacking, that sounds great. Obviously going to move my other Lord characters up as well. Yep, reckons decisive defeat. This is an actual minor settlement battle though, right? It's not a field battle? Yes, okay. Should still be fine. We'll sort out seducing units in a minute. Can't seduce the Shades, that's too bad. That's their best unit for sure. So,
Yes.
yeah, you can join somebody after they've moved. So you're going to be... Yeah, you can't be in camp stance this time, but that's fine.
Submission. Come. Come.
The Herald of Slaanesh.
Alright. Just need to make sure we're positioned such that we are all reinforcing each other for when the inevitable attack over the end turn comes, but that should be fine. Yeah, let's have you stand here.
Seeking sweetest agony.
Okay, is everyone in range? Yes, and it actually gives us a Pyrrhic victory. That's not what I was expecting. I mean, we won't take it, but we won't take the Order Resolve, but kind of encouraging that it's giving kind of some credit to our single entities
My
here.
divine master, I cannot move yet.
Now, can we do anything to make ourselves stronger? We can.
Boundaries.
Got the Unholy Manifestations here.
It will be a pleasure.
What does that buff do again? It's 6%. Campaign movement range, speed, weapon strength, charge bonus. Let's pass on that still. It does have a long cooldown. We'll use it at some point. I think there's a cheesy way you can... Like, I think you can use this when you just have a lord in the army, and then afterwards add heroes in, and that way the heroes don't take the damage, but they still get the buff. I think that's how it works. But anyway, we're not going to bother arranging that right now. So yeah, we're going to make this attack and sack Shrine of Cain. That's going to give us a lot of gold and also a lot of devotees. Yeah. Do I want to do anything with magic items? Don't think it honestly matters too much which of the heralds has the second healing potion. Yeah, we're not going to accept losing cultists here. Okay, seduction. Right. Almost forgot about that. Awkwardly, we only get one unit, so we can get a unit that isn't the Shades, and I think we just take a crossbow unit. Particularly when we're attacking the settlement, we'll be able to get good value out of this, I think. They've got this ability, breath ability. Okay, very weak against our single entities. Sure, they can use it on the unit we seduce, but not a problem. Yep, let's go. I was thinking, because of the campaign restrictions, picking up the Sword of Cain would actually not be too bad for us, because we'd only get hit by the like campaign map penalties, like the control penalty in our one settlement, right, which we can either ignore or deal with if we have to. But yeah, I think waiting and not getting involved in the Scourge of Cain versus Avalon fight, I think what would happen is Avalon would beat the Scourge of Cain, and then I'd end up with Avalon and Tyrion declaring war on me. This way I have a chance of avoiding that, because, well, maybe the chance is already gone, I don't know. But we have a chance of avoiding that in theory, because of Alarielle will love the fact that we're just sacking and smashing the Dark Elves here. Okay, how do we want to do this?
The Dark Prince's servant.
Funnily enough, I think it's actually okay that we've got our characters coming in from different angles.
Battle ready!
Cultist of Slaanesh!
I think I might even have Nakari. No, let's not split up anymore. This is fine. Alright, yeah, so they've deployed a lot of their units over here.
Let me cleanse your soul from
They have the usual problem with these low tier armies that they just don't have units that are very good against our small single entities. Like they've got I'm assuming they've got some spears that are anti-large, but the heralds on foot, none of the units really deal well with at all. Have to bear in mind they will have put up obviously the towers and yeah, there's a tower going up right now. Barricades is what I was going to say. This tower does not look like it has good line of sight except exactly against where we're attacking though, so what we could do... I'm kind of waiting for reinforcements anyway, let's just rotate round. Yeah, I mean no problem as far as we're concerned which of these entrances we're attacking at. Yeah, we'll take a little damage on the way over, it's fine. Okay. So we have... yeah, so we've got the nice pairing of Lord and Hero over here. Alright, so you lot come in this way. Should we maybe put... there's not actually many entrances in here, are there? Yeah. You go around the side. I think there's 4 entrances. And we're not going to hit this one, because that's where all their troops are, plus that's where they have the tower. Okay, so... yeah, let's look get around here. They will move their soldiers around at least somewhat to respond to this. Well, let's put it this way, if they don't, we're going to have an easy time just taking their victory points. Okay, so if you come up this way... alright, I should actually use command groups a little bit to coordinate this better. I think you guys can go straight for that cap point though. Yep. And you should go straight for this cap point. You can go straight for the middle, I think. And we can probably grab this too. Okay, so the Dark Elves are responding. I think that's fine. We can meet them here in the middle.
Attack!
Go ahead and see if we can just start shooting at these dark shards. Get something useful done with our ammo. We have a lot of capping power. Jeez, I did not expect this to get capped so fast. Nice, that takes out those barricades. Alright. They're returning fire at our dark shards. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care if the dark shards die. So here we have bleak swords and dread spears. Yeah. And you're on foot. Why don't you come up this way? And you two have grabbed that point. Okay, go grab this. And the dread spears are just watching. Yeah. Work on one unit first. We don't yet have other... yeah, we've got our magic on our other herald casters, but no other sort of abilities to get down. Alright, we're getting definitely outshot now. No, I think I'm just fine leaving that, frankly. This is charging up, which is great. The Dread Spears are just hanging out doing nothing. Let's go. Yeah, get that fully charged. Great. And then go kill these ones. I think the only way this could go slightly wrong is if I do have units just get a little isolated, but I don't think that's going to happen. Right, they've got a tower shooting us here, but we're about to cap this point. I just revealed shades? Yes, shades are here. Okay.
Agreed.
And they've got the cav coming in here. Well, dealing with the cav's not bad. Let's get those shades of lashing. Alright, this is ours. Let's go just get the rest of our troops to join up. Dark Riders are just not good fighters. Yeah, they're routed. We've got another use of this if we can kill a few more of them. No, I guess they're too fast. Well, they're not faster than Nakari. Yeah, let's let Nakari... Let's let Nakari just chase them. Regroup here. Alright, the Dark Shards have routed, don't care. I just want them to shatter and get this up. Oh, this is at 100, okay. And they have shattered, cool. That's good enough. Alright, what are you guys doing? Come back. You're in melee. How did this happen? Oh, those Dread Spears. Okay. I mean, we can win that. Yeah, I guess we can just fight them. This one's on horseback against spears, so getting a bit of a poking. You have rallied. Right.
This will do.
Let's get this down on a high health unit. Yeah, like those bleak swords. Carrie's getting shot. Honestly, that unit's going to rout before he gets over there. They're recapping this, that's fine. Yeah.
Beacon of depravity! Run! Yes, master!
You can just run them down until they shatter. Alright, and I think we have basically everyone grouped up here and can just basically kill more of them until they get the amuleses. I've managed to mess up my groupings here, but it's all good. Alright, they procced the Murderous Prowess. We don't have anyone to shoot here, alright.
We are in agreement.
Yeah, I should definitely cast magic a bit more aggressively, like use my Lure of Shadows, casting as well as Lash in these battles. I'm just noticing that we're yeah, we're just ending up with lots of magic left over. Nope, they managed to dodge that one, kind of. So what's the plan now? Are we going after... Alright, let's go after whatever's here. You're still running down this unit. Yeah, just try and get them to shatter, I think. You come here. Everyone here fight those bleak swords. I'm going to pop the healing on the carry. Because... I don't think he's really going to take much more damage, to be honest. Bleak Swords getting slaughtered. Let's get this down on you. Okay, we should recap that because they have a tower coming. I really don't think we're going to have to kill too many more of them to inflict army losses. They might, yeah, the Shades, I guess we never really caught the Shades or did that much damage to them. This one's routing. Okay, cool. Let's just cap this real quick. Okay, we've got Dark Shards there. Ah, we should go for... yeah. Let's go for this unit. Or no, if they're both coming in, let's go for the missile troops first. Makes such a difference having fast-moving, hard-hitting units. Yeah, it just gives you so many more options in these sorts of battles where the positioning, capturing the points and stuff actually makes a bit of a difference. Like, the poor AI just never was able to bring their troops to bear at anywhere near the level they would have needed to, right? Oh yeah, here's some shades. Good.
Breathtaking violence. Purest sensation. None can resist me.
Yeah, we're going to be pretty healthy after this, which is great, because obviously we're going to be attacked over the end turn by their forces on the campaign map. Okay, shades have routed. Debuff down on you. Get this down on you. Other debuff down on you. And they get slaughtered. Yep.
Sweetest suffering.
Alright, there's the armor officers. Cool. Yeah, just make sure the healing potion lady gets healed. She does, and the carry pretty close to full HP. Yeah, that was good. Okay, so one thing here, yeah, the settlement garrison is going to partly replace or revive itself on their turn, right? So I'll have to look and see here about positioning, so I'm not in reinforcement range of that. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so we will eventually raise this, I think, on our way to vassalizing Scourge of Cain, but for now, let's sack it. Ooh, channeling staff, nice. Chaos Steed, and we're starting to pick up, yeah, Steeds of Slaanesh on our heralds, which is great.
Ridiculous.
Okay, looking at this army, they must have shade recruitment. Oh, I think they did, and we just damaged it. Okay.
This will fail. No.
Just trying to decide whether to leave my lords and heroes on their mounts or not. And I mean, I think the answer is yes. They don't have too many spearmen, and they do have quite a few missile units. Yeah. A lot of missile units, actually. This one is Lord Shadows. Okay. Yeah, so anticipating attack from those two next time. Let's get everyone ranked up. Okay, Nakari got to rank 10. Fantastic. So we'll get that. Really nice buffs. Monstrous Figure. Don't need this right now. Soporific Musk Attacks. Whisper of Glory. Harvest of Souls. Alright, Nakari just got a lot more powerful.
Just a sample.
Let's go for an ability on you.
The Herald of
And
Slaanesh.
Smoke and Mirrors here, sure. What rank for these? 13.
Prince's Herald.
And yeah, we don't really need that, I think.
Most privileged of Slaanesh.
Alright, what are the best options for these skill points? Have we taken much of an attack debuff from getting on our steed? No, we haven't taken much of an attack debuff or defense debuff at all. and also not extremely fast. Okay, so yeah, it's mainly just anti-large units that the mounted heralds have to worry about. So do I want armor or do I want deadly blade? Now this is all getting reset if I want to upgrade the herald into an exalted keeper of secrets, but that's a fair few ranks away, so I think it's rank 15 you get that dilemma. I might be mistaken about that. I'm trying to decide between armor and melee attack basically. I think I'll go for melee attack. Alright, you can get hard to hit.
The Herald
You
of
can go
Slaanesh.
hard to hit too.
Slaanesh
And you
Herald.
can put points like this. Great. Okay, so Nakari backed up like this. If I
Onwards.
yeah, so if I position like this,
What is this foolishness?
actually, if I back away slightly, I want to see if there's a positioning such that
Dancing on.
they won't get the reinforcements coming from the settlement, but they also can't get the second army in position because
Glorious.
they won't be in reinforcement range if they're on the other side of the land bridge. I'm not sure that works out,
Don't bore me.
but we'll try it.
Patience.
Okay, so I think we want you standing over here. Ah, you're a little stuck there.
Much glorious.
That's fine. We can I kick this one out? No, I think she's already done a hero action this turn.
Of sensation. The sweet tang of
We can go into force march, that's okay. Right, I think this positioning is good. It doesn't show the red circle because there's no units there right now, but maybe Nakari's right on the edge of it. No, I think it's just that his model's kind of big. Okay, I think this positioning is good. So,
My visions predict failure.
make sure everyone is reinforcing, and they are. Yep. So whoever gets attacked here, we get all of our other three lords coming into support, and I think there may be a possibility that they can't actually get both their armies in at once because of how the zones of control work. Anyway, we will see.
My divine master.
Well, hopefully that has made Alarielle happier with us. Nothing to do there right now. We don't quite have enough for this building. It's 250. Yep. All right, no worries. Quick check of diplomacy, I guess.
Ready the lever. Count knocked.
Yeah, I think that's all fine. Just out of curiosity, how big a boost is that? Military actions against scheduled cane plus 8. Okay. So a little, but not a lot. Fair enough.
The goddess forbids it.
Yeah, the fact that they can't get to the Shrine of Kurnos in one turn is kind of nice. Like, we couldn't get the other way, right? So it's kind of, yeah, clear that if we can't get to them, they can't get to us, sort of thing. Because it would be annoying to have this damaged. Oh dear.
My sense glands.
I have a bad feeling about this. Yep. Okay, well they didn't bring in Alarielle, although she might certainly be going to join in soon. Alarielle takes the Phoenix Gate. Looks like we're about 10% or so on the seduction against Alarielle. Yeah, if we can do some diplomacy with her, that will build up a bit more quickly. Oh, they're not attacking. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, maybe the positioning was just too bad for them with not being able to get their armies in. So we have to remember they have an army in ambush stance here. I think that's okay though, because...
Master, Your search for the blade lost in the Sea of Dreams has borne fruit.
Cool. Okay, so we have our quest for
Recover the sword
the Witstealer
before
sword,
the hated elves of Ulthuan realize what you seek.
which is good, but not something we're able to fight right now. A cult has manifested itself in the settlement of ancient city of Quintex. Right, I forgot that this could happen. So yeah, there are 100 Slaanesh corruption, so we just get a free cult over here. Don't think I'll do anything with that immediately, but not bad. And that does give us contact with these other Dark Elves. Okay, we didn't detect that army in ambush dance, but that's fine. We can spend this turn raising Shrine of Cain. Yep. Yeah, I think the war with Attain and Everest, unfortunately, is going to mean war with Alarielle as well. We'll see what happens. Okay, that's going to do it for this third part. Next time, we'll blow up the Shrine of Cain. We're planning to... I need to think a bit about the ordering here, because this is their capital. Kind of makes more sense to blow this up and subjugate them here. In any case, we want to get this war with the Scourge of Cain over quickly now, given that we have got the High Elves declaring war on us. But yeah, I'm happy enough with how this has gone, particularly on the battle map. We've got 8 + 1, 9 characters now. We can get more pretty soon. I think we could take on a full stack and win, depending a bit what was in it. So, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in part number 4.